Welcome back to the Richland Men Newscast. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Zach. Monday is an archery match versus Vicksburg, and this district basketball tournament starts also on Monday.
And Wednesday is fast food day.
And then Saturday is fast pitch softball at Putkitt and a shuckar competition at West Jones.
I'm in public and one of the voices in my head tells me a joke.
I could never forgive myself if I didn't share this with the world. I don't This reminds me of like a girl that plays ukulele. Every girl that plays ukulele sings like that.
What?
You know, like the girls that like have the ukulele.
The ones like the Tumblr vibe. And like,
yes, like 2013. I'm at a wedding and my sister decided to make a hot spot. It's this yellow jacket.
For our teacher spotlight this week, we chose to get Coach Lyle, baseball coach, government economics teacher. How's it going, Coach?
Doing well today.
All right, so we're going to ask you a few questions. One, what made you want to become a teacher?
I started getting into coaching, and then, once I was around kids and stuff like that, and then kind of fell into teaching because of that route, and just something I always really wanted to do ever since I got to be probably a sophomore in high school.
All right, so you're a baseball coach. What about baseball makes you like it as opposed to football or basketball or bowling?
I think because the game itself it's at a much slower pace than, say, football or basketball, so the game itself can kind of be manipulated. In other words, coaching has a lot more to do with certain situations and strategy and stuff like that. Not to say football and basketball don't have that as well, but in baseball, if you lay down a bunt and guys are moving around, then the defense has to, it's kind of like a chess match. So that's the cool thing about it. I really enjoy it.
All right. Now, you go to the gym a good bit. Do you ever go to the gym while not taking pictures of yourself in the mirror?
That's a terrible question. All right, we're going to cut, edit.
Yeah, show the viewers your home screen on your phone.
That's not true.
I don't take gym selfies that much anymore.
All right, Coach, what are your expectations for the upcoming baseball season?
I think our program has gotten to a point. We won 45 games the last 2 years combined, and I think we're at a point now where we want to try to get over the hurdle. We've gotten knocked out of the playoffs in the second round the last 2 years, and we want to compete for a state championship. And this year we have a good group of guys. They work really, really hard, and so that's going to be our expectation every year is compete for a 4A state championship, and hopefully we'll be successful in that quest.
Well, that's awesome. Here we have Coach Adams, the head soccer coach of the winning team from Wednesday night, and we're going to ask you a few questions if that's okay.
Sounds good.
So, Coach Adams, what do you think has been the main focal point of the season that's been used to motivate your team?
That's simple. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
All right, that's great. Now, do you think that all the senior guys on your team are doing enough to motivate and leave a legacy behind for all of the younger classmen?
I think they are. They've definitely grown this year. From the start, we've had some bumpy roads, but they have shown true leadership, and I'm very proud of them.
And is there anything that you've done at the beginning of the season that throughout the season you've realized that you need to change or work on a different route?
I just keep it same, keep it simple, put what first, work hard, and have grit.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. Here we have Greg Anderson, senior on the soccer team. We're going to ask him a few questions. Greg, how do you feel about that win against St. Stanislav last night?
Dude, it felt so good. Our team's never, this school has never had a team, to come together as one. And our team we have a lot of heart. We didn't give up. We fought, and we came out with the dub.
So do you think that you and the rest of the team have enough to hype you up for the game on Saturday?
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like our team is gonna come together, and they're gonna realize that we came this far. They're gonna realize that we've put in this hard work since the beginning of the preseason, and I feel like we'll do good this Saturday. We'll just have to find out.
And this is your last year on the soccer team, so what do you hope to leave behind?
I want to leave something like whenever they have new coaches to come through, I want them to be like, I want them to like remember me, like remember my name, and be like, this player used to play for this team and he was really good and stuff like that. I just want to leave a legacy behind. That's all.
All right, thank you, Greg.
Here we have Lane Mams, goalie of the RHS boys soccer team, and we're going to ask him a few questions. How did you feel during the PK since you were under pressure Wednesday night during the game against St. Stanislaus?
I just kept my composure, stuck to my talent, and hoping that my players would make them, and I just come up with a big save.
All right, and what is going to motivate you for the state game on Saturday?
We just got to play together. My motivation is that this high schools never won a state championship, so that's going to motivate me and my team to go out and play our best.
As you all know, we didn't have to come to school on Tuesday because of the winter 2019 Snowmageddon. Now, some states up north are having weather that's below 70 degrees, but down here we had like 29, 25, and while these states up north have negative 70 degrees with snow covering everything, we have to issue a statewide emergency every time somebody drops the snow cone on the sidewalk.
Teachers got paid yesterday for the first time in nearly a month and a half, which was great because I was running out of Sonic and Dickies coupons to feed my family.
All right, you see it? We are hosting a junior high Mardi Gras masquerade on February 22nd at the Community Center from 6 to 8. Tickets are $10, and that includes pizza and a drink.
See Miss Mitchell on his Bates!
Thanks for tuning in to this week's newscast. Make sure to follow all our social media and whatnot, and we hope you have a great week.
Come back and watch us, please.
You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing because your eyebrows is real good.
Thank you. Why are you looking at us like that?
Why you didn't say something? I'm recording.
Because she was judging the...